All right. Hi, everybody. It's me. I am Kyami, and I am here tonight to have a little chat with you guys and play some songs that I've written. I was thinking maybe I would do some cover songs, but I'm probably not going to do any cover songs because I'm just over it. I've got my little live video on my phone here, just so I can like keep track of the comments and stuff. If you guys have any questions or you have any comments, please feel free to just comment down below because I will be here on the phone watching what's going on. And yeah, so if I keep looking over here, it's because my computer is that way, but the camera's here. So this live stream stuff is like very new to me. It took me ages, big time, to get it right, get it set up, and my boyfriend's been here helping me. He is doing the behind the scenes work as we speak, getting the levels done. And yeah, I think today will be good. If you guys missed the live stream yesterday that I did on Melodic Distraction, I talked a lot about my new music and my old music. But I guess I'll touch on some more songs and stuff that I'll have coming out in the near future. So, I have a full EP finished. It's not been mastered, but it's ready to go. So I'm gonna start off by playing some of the songs off of the EP. The first song that I'm gonna play is already out, and it's the title track, and it's called "Concrete Rose." So I hope you guys like it, and yeah, let's do it. Let's see. Actually, I need to say it a different way because this is not cute. Here we go. This is better. Well, I thought I'd disguise myself by taking all my makeup off and wearing things I normally toss and stop my mouth from taking off. But in the mirror, I see someone clearer than I've ever seen. She's the one from in my dreams. How beautiful I didn't know she'd be. How lovely she seems to be. She's sprouting from the pavement clean. She's rarer than a diamond seed. They call her a concrete rose. And I know just how hard it is to make it on your own. Trust me, I know. 'Cause the hardest thing is trying not to hate yourself for never being perfect. Don't you ever think that you want one of a kind, 'cause all the things you went through make you better with time. Don't you fret about the ones that made you lose your mind. You'll never realize just exactly how you shine. Yeah, yeah. Whoa, whoa. Well, running from my problems, it never solved enough for me. I didn't know just how it'd be that I'd have to work it out from beneath. But all this time I thought that I would live my life so peacefully, find someone to set me free. But that was so naive of me. Now I know just how it is to love myself completely. Stop shaming, complaining, and blaming me, 'cause I'm only human. Don't you see? Don't you ever think that you are one of a kind, 'cause all the things you went through make you better with time. Don't you fret about the ones that made you lose your mind. You'll never realize just exactly how you shine. And I know just how hard it is to make it on your own. Trust me, I know. 'Cause the hardest thing is trying not to hate yourself and never being perfect. But if you could look into that mirror and just see that you are worth it. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm just gonna put this mic down a tiny bit. That's cool. Right, so that song was called Concrete Rose. When I first started writing the song, um, it I didn't know what it was really going to be about, but I kind of felt fed up with having to wear my makeup all the time and like feeling like I didn't know who I was. And it's funny that that's what that song really is about, because it overall it's about self-acceptance. um and while the song is about self-acceptance, it's still like hard to like really understand yourself, really accept yourself for who you really are. And that's just like one tiny part of like what I am trying to convey as an artist. I think because when I was younger and I listened to music, and the people that I enjoyed, which were like Amy Winehouse and Lauryn Hill and Erykah Badu, like all of them are quite, iconic women. Not all of them, had the power or the self empowerment to, have a positive outlook on who they were. And I'm not saying that that diminishes who they were as artists or who they are as artists, but for me, I think it's really important that I share that message of self worth. And I don't know if anybody has been watching this new show that's on Netflix, um, and it's called Midnight. What is it called? The Midnight. What? Oh, the Midnight Gospel. Sorry, I'm talking to Connor. He's just there. And in the show, they talk about like there's this thing that people think, and it if there is a Satan, then this is what Satan is, and it tells you that if you're happy and if you're healthy, then you're doing something wrong, basically. And you can never, have a successful life if you're happy and you're healthy. And I think a lot of artists feel that way. A lot of people just like feel that way. We feel like we have to put ourselves through stuff. We feel like we have to suffer for X, Y, and Z reasons. And a lot of that has to do with, things that happen to you when you're younger, or like things that you're going through currently. And like, I think at the minute, what I really am trying to focus on as an artist is just like being present now, and not trying to focus on what needs to come in the future and what happened to me in the past. I think like, yeah, a lot of my music is about past stuff, but at the same time, it's really current because it's how I'm observing what happened in the past, but how I'm observing it now. So that is that's just something like I've really been thinking about, and like it's part of my artistry, and like I want to share that with everybody. So this next song is also off of my upcoming, like when people use words about like their EP, forthcoming, upcoming, debut. I don't even know what it is, but it's coming at some point. It's called Oceans. The song isn't about really anybody in particular. It's actually about a dream. So realistically, that person doesn't really exist, but they exist in my mind anyways. So yeah, the song is called Oceans. It's deep like the ocean, blue like the sky, and green like the motion. It's only sunshine and good vibes. Where we're going, that's where we're going. Well, once upon a time, I dreamed of your being. It was you in my reflection I was seeing. Cause we were at your end, but it was right at my beginning. And love was the axis that kept our world spinning. Ready, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I thought I'd dive deep into your oceans to find a place where I'd be comfortable drowning. Your waves keep washing over me, and somehow I feel relieved. It's a literal meaning of going with the flow. So my lungs fill up with your embrace, and my fingertips will trace coral reefs around your brain. I don't mind as long as there's space to intertwine my broken heart in your salty water grace. Yeah, yeah. Your treasures lie beneath what they can't see. Your pale blue eyes tell stories of the most frightening things. Shimmering golds, all I see through the windows to your soul. This house is not a home when it's 1,000 miles deep. So my lungs fill up with your embrace. My fingertips will trace coral reefs around your brain, and I don't mind as long as there's space to intertwine my broken heart in your salty water grace. I'm on a boat upon your shore, waiting to sail away, but I'm not really sure if I can bear this hard day. Cause you were made for this world, not my silly mistakes. It was stupid of me to think your sea and sands would separate. Oh, 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 oh. So my lungs fill up with your embrace, and my fingertips will trace coral reefs around your brain. I don't mind as long as there's space to intertwine my broken heart in your salty water grave. Cool. So yeah, I always tell, like, when I'm at concerts and shows, which, like, I really miss a lot, but I'm trying to take, like, a positive outlook on everything that's happening. Like, normally when I'm at shows, I normally tell the story of, like, how I started writing that song. So I was in uni at the time. I had just moved to Liverpool, and there was this person that I was friends with. Ooh, excuse me. I'm gonna have a sip of tea as well. There was this person that I was friends with, and I knew that we were never gonna be together, and it wasn't really like they weren't like the apple of my eye or anything, but because we were friends, I was so, like, intrigued by this person because they were very, like, unique. And I used to dream about them, like, all the time, but it's not unusual for me because I dream about everybody. If I start, like, a new job, I start dreaming about work. Like, it's quite normal for me to just have, like, elaborate dreams. So one day I was in, like, a deep sleep, and I was having this dream that me and this person were together, and basically I was, like, drowning for their love to, like, be with them. But it when I woke up, it, like, made me realize that I didn't actually want to be with this person, and it's, like, a weird explanation, but even though I love the song, it's like I think the part that has the poem in it is completely different than the actual song. And in the EP, they are actually separate tracks. Even though the music sounds the same, like they have a different kind of like feel to it. One is a bit more like happy kind of thing, and then the actual physical song is a bit like sad because the the lyrics of the chorus are um my lungs fill up with your embrace, and my fingertips will trace the core roots around your brain. I don't mind as long as there's space to intertwine my broken heart in your salty water graves. And so that's quite sad, but it's not, like the worst thing because it didn't actually happen. So that's just like an interesting thing about that song. I'm gonna go on to play some other music. Um, I don't know. Is this? I think this is Sadie that's on here, but thanks for tuning in, Sadie. And everybody else that is on the stream with me. I hope you guys are enjoying it so far. Um, if you have any questions, please just drop them below. I know like it can feel a bit weird sometimes to ask somebody questions, but literally like I will answer anything. I'm just going to have a quick look at what other songs I have for you guys. Okay, cool. So this one is also on the EP, so I'm doing pretty good. There's a couple songs from the EP that I can't play because the production of it is basically the song is like more heavily produced, and I didn't write the song on guitar. So it's just it wouldn't come across like the right way on guitar, if that makes sense. So this is gonna be the last song from my EP that I play. And this one is called Sunflower Boy. I wrote this song last summer, and it's about somebody that I was with at the time. And like I think a lot of my songs, especially love songs, come from like a place of deep infatuation. And it's like maybe I won't always feel that way, but I really like the songs that I get from having that kind of experience. So I don't know if you guys know, but there's like with a lot of artists and stuff, there's lots of people that just put themselves in situations and situationships just to get material to write about, which I'm not saying that this is how this happened, because it's not, but I think like going through this situation with this person did actually bring like a really good song out of it. So yeah, hopefully when quarantine is done, I'll be playing lots more shows because I feel much more like myself. Before this whole thing happened, I wasn't like really playing shows as much as I was like last year. And I kind of felt like really shitty about that, not gonna lie. But I feel a lot better now, and I hope that I can get back with my band. Not like we broke up or anything, but we're all just like separate right now, so it kind of sucks. But yeah. My sunflower lover glows in the summer, caramel skin and his cocoa butter lips. He blooms with the season. He don't need a reason to be my only one. Cinnamon honey in his hair when it's sunny. Kiss him on the cheek, whisper something funny like, I want you forever. Is that dumb? Sunflower boy, I'm skipping through your fields and I'm at home. Sunflower boy, you're certainly as lovely as they come. My precious little flower cares about its mama, do anything for her, nothing to harm her. A queen, she planted her seed with love. In touch with his feelings, knows all the meanings, rarer than a diamond. Him that I'm keeping, I know this thing could be love. Sunflower boy, You're certainly as lovely as they come. Let me ask, can you feel it too? It's like a heart's beat just as one. But if you ask, I'll tell you the truth. To you I'd always belong. Sunflower boy, I'm skipping through your fields and I'm at home. Sunflower boy, you're certainly as lovely as they come. Lovely as they come. As lovely as they, lovely as they. Sunflower boy, you're as lovely as they come. Cool. Yeah, like last summer, even though I felt like the weather was really bad last summer, I had quite a good summer last year. I felt like I was doing a lot. Um, I was really, really busy. So, I'll tell you guys a little story. So, basically, in the beginning of last year, so in the beginning of 2019, I had basically just come back from being in America for 3 months because I had to get a visa to come back. So, I came back to start my 2 year working visa in October. Um, of 2018. So this October, my working visa will be done, but I'm working on getting another visa, so it should be all good. But anyway, so around like the beginning of the year time, I was like just getting my feet back. I like didn't have a job, and I was trying to just like work on being a freelancer and like, but I was so depressed about doing that stuff because I had no like real motivation, and it felt hard because basically I got turned away from my school. So, and it's not like I didn't have good grades or anything because I was literally like at the top of the people in my class. But basically the university that I went to turned me away because I didn't have any money to pay for my tuition. Even though at the time I was doing really well, I was playing gigs in Liverpool, and I got accepted into Lymph Academy. And if it wasn't for Lymph Academy, I would have never came back to the UK. So I really want to shout them out because they've helped me so much with my whole music career. Like since the beginning, everyone from Lymph and like the people that I know that work on the council and stuff, like they've just helped me so much. And the city has just like backed me so well. But um, at that time, I had no job, and I was like constantly looking for a job because I was too scared to be a freelancer because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to do it, and like it all just seemed really scary. I ended up working at pizzeria for like 2 months because I was this close, literally this close to moving back to New York because I couldn't like handle it. And at the time, I was just like, you know what, like this is so hard. This is harder than I ever thought it was gonna be. And I was like crying all the time, and like I felt like I couldn't do it because like where I'm from and my family and like just my general background, like I wasn't supported as a musician, and I'm not using that as an excuse, but it felt like because I had no support system, it was so hard, and I couldn't like lean on the people in Lymph that much because I have a professional relationship with them. They're not really supposed to be there for me in like a personal kind of relationship type deal. So I felt like I had no support, and like it was just so crazy at the time. More, I guess what I'm trying to get at is that I did all of that, and I ended up getting a full-time job working as a makeup artist, which is what I still do. But then the summertime came around, and my career seemed like it really took off. Like it was booming. I was getting reviews left and right. I was going London all the time, going on radio, and like it was sick because I really proved to myself that I could do it. And I guess like what I'm trying to say is anybody who feels like what they're trying to do is too hard to accomplish, you can do it. You just have to put your mind to it and trust and know that what you're doing, if you have enough passion and drive and talent to make it work, then it'll work out for you. Um, Obviously, I'm not like anybody famous, but I think I've definitely surpassed what I thought that I could do as an artist. And I think just having that mindset and having growth mindset is really really important. And so yeah, just a little message of encouragement to anybody watching. So the next song I'm gonna play is a song that I wrote a long, long time ago. I probably wrote this song about six years ago. Yeah, like 6 years ago, I think I wrote this song. So it's called Sunshine. I always say like I'm never going to release it. I probably will never release it. But it's just something I like to play at shows and stuff. So, and this is a show, even if it's on the internet. So I'm gonna play it. Right. Yeah, yeah. Sunshine in your eyes, it's blinding to realize that your light shines bright and we will stay rising as long as you hold on to it tight. The lessons I've learned from deciphering words for the first time. From the lyrics they spoke, I was consciously woke, thought I lost my mind. Cornered the camera. The sound doesn't keep going though, does it? Oh, it does. Oh, sorry everybody. A little technical difficulty. We're coming back in a sec. Oh, I'm gonna take this time to uncross my legs. Oh my god, my leg was falling asleep. Oh. Okay, we should be back now. Or no. Just a sec. Okay. Okay. Alright. We should be back now. Cool. Alright, I'm just gonna sit up for a sec because my leg is a bit dead. Alright. I feel like this chair is swallowing me, but it's okay. Right. So, let me get this song going again for you. Sorry about that. It's like, I don't know, anybody that uses DSLR, Canon camera, like it just turns off after 30 minutes of using it. And, yeah, but no excuse. Gonna still, show must go on, you know what I mean? Okay, just trying to get in a comfortable position here. Cool. Sunshine in your eyes, it's blinding to realize that your light shines bright and we will stay rising as long as you hold on to it tight. Well, the lessons I've learned from deciphering words for the first time. From the lyrics they spoke, I was consciously woke, thought I lost my mind. The words of Badu, undeniably true, went from bud to full bloom, and my eyes were open for the first time. it's blinding to realize that your light shines bright and we will stay rising as long as you hold on to it tight. Well, I'm starting to show the reflections I know mean more than nothing. Haven't always been near, hasn't always been clear. Thought I knew my purpose. Help those like me, teach them to be free. So many of us unspoken. Self-love is harmless, knowledge is your right. You can never be broken. Sunshine in your eyes, it's blinding to realize that your light shines bright and we will stay rising as long as you hold on to it tight. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The sunshine in your eyes. Cool. That is one of my favorite songs to play like live because I think even though, well, now that I think about this video is probably gonna go onto YouTube, so really there is a recorded version of it, but it's okay. Like when I play that song live, it's just nice because like people only get to hear it that way. If you know what I mean, like it's not in a recorded version, and even though this will be a recorded version, like you'd have to come to one of my actual shows with my band to hear the whole complete song, if that makes sense. Just like with anything that I play by myself though, like you'd have to come to one of my shows to really understand what the music is like, because while like yeah, I love, just sitting here and like being on my guitar and playing, I'm not, a Jimi Hendrix. I can't just bust out any sort of lick on the guitar. So like my band really helps the music come alive, and I really miss playing with them. They're just so good. They like complete me. When I first started playing out and about, it was just me and my friend Kay, who played bass, and my friend Becky, who played drums. So I had to play guitar still at the time, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm shit on guitar. Like I'm just not that great. I can play all these like jazzy little chords that like disguise it, but like realistically, I don't really like playing guitar that much. It's fine for like a little acoustic thing, but my band really completes the music, and I really miss them. So I'm gonna move on to a couple more. What time is it? I'm gonna move on to let's see, some songs that uh, are newer, like in the last maybe couple months that I've written. This one is called Slow Down, and it's one of my favorite songs ever. The recorded version features my friend Sonny, and he's from North Carolina. He is a very, 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 very talented artist, and you should check out his music. He's called Sonny Miles. His Instagram is Sonny4Miles, so SonnyForMiles. He's sick, and I just love his music. He like grew up in the gospel church, and his music is very much like inspired by that, very soulful, and like very real, like in the content. So you guys should definitely go check him out. He's sick. But this song features Sonny. So hopefully I will be able to get it out soon because it's one of my faves. Oh, ah, na 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 na. Slow down. These words are conflicting. I can't wrap my mind on these things. So tell me what's made this conclusion. I throw it away. If you tell me what you mean when you say that you love me, but I can't trust the word that you're saying. Kissing and hugging and loving me all of the ways that I knew I could take it. I don't know what I should say. You're perfect, but I'm so impatient. Never been loved in the way that you do, but baby, please know it's my favorite. Oh, 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 oh. Na 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 na. Slow down. These words are conflicting. I can't wrap my mind on these things. So tell me what's made this conclusion. I throw it away. If you tell me what you mean when you ain't got no telepathy, babe, to predict. Just know that it's heavenly. I would never do you wrong, wrong. That's what all niggas say. Just know that I'm talking, Ruby, how I be made with the tricks. You magic, I'm lost and feeling today. Well, I like to be running to your way, but I gotta wait with a patient display. So we're gonna have to see what our love's gonna make. Slow down. These words are conflicting. I can't wrap my mind on these things. So tell me what's made this conclusion. I throw it away. If you tell me what you mean when you. So won't you tell me what you mean when you. Won't you tell me what you mean when you. So what you tell me, won't you mean, babe? Won't you tell me what you mean, babe? Oh, ah, na 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 na. Okay, that is like legit one of my favorite songs, and yeah, it's about somebody I love very much. Okay, so I think I just have time for like one more song. This one is quite new. So I might actually just. Oh, let me go back to the YouTube comments because I actually have not been on it. Sounds great, Susan. Susan Gallagher. Oh, I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but thank you. I think that you mean that you saw me perform. Oh, for BlackFest at 24 Kitchen Street. I've played quite a few shows there, so shout out 24 Kitchen Street. I love those guys as well. Let's see. Right. Okay, I'm going to play one more song, and then I'm gonna go. But I hope everybody enjoyed this live stream. I'm sure you can watch it back when it's all done. I'll be like posting on my socials and stuff. If you don't follow me on socials, it's just iamkyami on everything: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all those good stuff things. Oh my god, what am I saying? Even on YouTube as well. My YouTube channel's kind of at the minute, but yeah. So just do what you gotta do. Follow me on socials, and yeah, hope you like this song. This one is called I think I'm gonna play Rose Tinted Glasses. I've written quite a lot in the last couple of weeks, but yeah. Na 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 na. Yeah yeah yeah. Oh 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 oh. Hey yeah. No time for bullshit that you're spewing, so I turn around and walk the other way. Can't stand to look you in the eye when I know you don't care what I say. This time I won't go forgive you, so I remember not to forget how things you did turn me into something broken. upset. I thought I wouldn't, 'cause I'm broken. But now I'm stronger, though I'm hurting. You don't see what you do to me, 'cause what I need is something new to me. I gotta stop feeling so bad for me. After everything, I'm feeling free. Don't need to hide myself before the masses, 'cause everything is different behind rose-tinted glasses. Rose-tinted glasses. Rose-tinted glasses. It's not one thing, then it's the other with you. Do you even care how I feel? Sometimes you care about anyone but me. That's messed up, and it's clear. I'm doing what you always wanted me to. See the world without fear. I guess I'll never be enough for you, but I'm learning how to heal. I thought I wouldn't, 'cause I'm broken. But now I'm stronger, though I'm hurting. But you don't see what you do to me. And what I need is something new to me. I gotta stop feeling so bad for me. After everything, I'm feeling free. Don't need to hide myself before the masses, 'cause everything is different behind rose-tinted glasses. Rose-tinted glasses. Rose-tinted glasses. Oh, yeah. Rose-tinted glasses. Cool. Well, that's all that I have for you guys. Usually this is the time where you just stop and everybody claps, but there's not that at the minute. Yeah, so thanks for whoa, what am I saying? Blah. Thank you, BlackFest, for having me and having me on this live stream. I didn't realize it was going to take so much out of me to do 2 live streams 2 days in a row. But I'm grateful for this opportunity. I think it's good for me to be able to play my songs as well, especially like the new songs that I've written that I've not actually, that nobody has heard besides you guys and like the people from the Melodic Distraction. Just a couple things as well before I go. I do host a monthly show on Melodic Distraction Radio, so if you guys are interested, you can go to melodicdistraction.com and you can search Kickback Culture. That's the name of my show. It goes live 4 to 6 p.m. every first Wednesday of the month. So I think this on May, it will be the 6th, I'm pretty sure, is the day that the new episode goes live. I'm going to try to stream it live, but we'll see what happens. On the show, I talk about anything that comes to like being a woman of color, being in the music industry, being an artist, like all of that kind of stuff. I also talk a lot about mental health, and the next episode is really going to be based around that. So if you guys liked what I had to say today in the live stream, please make sure that you tune into that. I also have music on Spotify, Apple, SoundCloud, any listening things. If you just Google iamkyami, my music should just pop up for you. And yeah, follow me on the socials. And so that's just it for me, guys. Thank you to Jabita for having me, and I will hopefully see you guys soon in real life. And that is me signing out.